Hi there guys, welcome back to another episode of Loadout. A bit predetermined it's because I don't normally record this every day. I don't record every other day depending if stuff is working. But update 5.0 came out for Loadout today and I was interested in taking a look at the PvE campaign. So how about, it's under casual now, it says co-op versus bots now. I have no idea what this is about. I have no idea how long the matchmaking will take. There we are. It's not really a match of it. Let's see what this is about and let's see if we can actually
The enemy has stolen the hammer.
And as normal, I forget to unplug something. So is this just basically, it looks like it's just basically the PvP.
The enemy has dropped the hammer.
The
Your hammer has been returned.
Oh, that hurt. It just looks like the normal. It's not a very long video, by the way. It's just going to be a quick look.
The enemy has. Your team has taken the hammer. The enemy has dropped the hammer. You have returned the hammer.
It's like it's just a normal version of the PvP version, which would
The opposing team's hammer has been returned.
generally make sense, you know. But
the enemy has stolen the hammer. The enemy has dropped the hammer. Your hammer has been returned.
unless it's just a harder version of it, which would, ow, damn it, go. Oh wait,
The enemy has stolen the hammer.
which would make a lot of sense. Let's just take a look. In order to really get grips of this, I would have to play. Damn! But it's still in beta, so things could necessarily change, but you never know. But I would have to play a lot more of it. I would have to play a hell of a lot more to actually warrant full opinion of it, but
You have taken the hammer.
we'll see how easy it is to get the hammer back, shall we? Because in play versus environment, it's actually a bit harder. So
The enemy has stolen the hammer. The enemy has dropped your hammer. You have successfully captured the hammer.
okay, so that was actually a lot easier than what it should have been, but
The enemy has stolen the hammer.
it could be.
You have taken the hammer. The enemy has. You have returned the hammer.
And it's just simple as that. So
The enemy has stolen the
for
hammer.
God's sake.
The enemy has. You have returned the hammer.
So yeah,
You have successfully captured the hammer.
I would say it's a at the moment it's a lot easier to play this.
The
Maybe
enemy has
beginners
stolen
players?
the hammer.
Maybe.
The enemy has dropped the hammer. You have returned the hammer.
Damn. But yeah, I would say with 4 recoveries, 1 steal, 2 catches, 6 kills and 3 deaths, I would say this is a great way for beginners
Your
to
team
learn
has
the
taken
game.
The hammer. The enemy has dropped the hammer. You
To
have
actually
returned
take
the hammer.
the game, or to learn the game
Your
and
team
to
has dropped the hammer.
and to get used to the game, maybe.
Your team has taken the hammer.
Maybe that's the idea of it. It would make a lot of sense, but I would have...
The enemy has stolen the hammer. The enemy has dropped the hammer. Your team has captured the hammer.
I would say it would make it maybe a bit harder. Maybe especially against bots, against skilled, especially with some skilled players. But you know, it's hard to tell. Really, really hard to tell, because normally if you was to do this, especially against human players, you wouldn't get this far. In fact, you won't be able to run this far, because you know for a fact that you would be in trouble. In fact, you wouldn't be able to run all the way from one end to the other. But your hammer has
successfully captured the hammer.
Let your hammer be stolen, let your hammer.
Your team has taken the hammer. Your hammer has been returned.
You see what I mean? That's the whole element of the human element there. I think they hit a lot harder than normal.
Has captured the hammer.
But I wouldn't necessarily
You have taken the hammer.
put it to a point where you can
The
run
enemy has stolen the hammer.
from one end to
Your
the
hammer
other.
has been returned.
To the other, but you know it's...
The enemy has stolen the hammer. The enemy has dropped. You have returned the hammer. Yours. You have successfully captured the hammer.
And that's what I mean, it's just that simple. And maybe as a learning curve to learn for games, sure, unless there's something different about this. You get your daily prize, okay, which is 300 blunts, which I'm not going to argue over. You also get to level up, which is not a bad thing. So we get some weapon tech there. So you get thing game modes and everything else. So you could actually learn, if you had a party of people that are willing to learn the game, that needed to learn the game, to actually learn the game modes. Oh, that's interesting. And it's also that happens as well.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You are the collector.
So okay, so it's made me the collector.
The enemy has scored first.
So yeah, there's also that possibility as well.
Scoring increased. Enemy scoring.
So you could also end up losing, but I would say for sake of everything else, I'd say the PvP side is a lot more interesting than the this. Maybe if there's different players, different style players, different everything, I would say yeah, it's definitely worth playing. But when you're in here, well, actually, there's just like there's human players involved now, so. So it's not too bad. So it's just when you get left on your own, it's just can be a slight pain. And I'm still not that good at this game, even though it was leading on
Blue
kills and
turn
deaths.
secured by opposing team. Blue turnium gathered.
Oh, please, God. But we're not going to win, not this time against the boss, because I was in there on my own for a while.
Score. Blue turnium captured by opposing team.
Ha! So, got rid of... Well, maybe we can win, but it's going to be... Goddamn!
The score is now tied. Score posted. You are in the lead.
I'll give you my honest opinion after this match, because it...
Blue turnium secured by opposing team. The enemy has scored, and the match is now tied.
The boss don't seem interested in killing, just killing what they can see.
Enemy score increased. The enemy has scored, and the match is now tied. Blue turnium
Okay, I'll admit, it'd be a bit harder.
is now tied. Enemy score increased.
Yeah, it's a bit harder. It's, you know, it could go either way with the bots,
Score
but
posted. You are in the lead.
maybe setting game mode to harder than others.
The
Maybe.
enemy has scored, and the match is now tied. Enemy score increased. You are the collector.
Alright, now.
Blue turnium secured.
As you know, I'm very, very good at this mode, but I don't know to how well I can actually collect. And how fast I can collect.
Blue turnium gathered. The score is now tied.
And how well I can actually do until the bots actually catch up and actually score or...
Turnium gathered by opposing team.
Oops.
5 captures remain. 4 captures remain.
You know, but maybe it's... Maybe like I said, just maybe just to
3 captures remain.
test stuff out, you know, just to... And here they come!
2 captures remain. The enemy has 5 captures remaining. 1 capture remains.
I hear a piece of plutonium. Anywhere. Just anywhere! But, you know, it's... Okay.
Victory is yours. Team leaders solidifying.
Okay, well, it was a victory, but it was a hollow, in my opinion, a hollow victory, because it is against bots. So there is... There is really no difference. I would say, at the moment, stick with PvP, guys, and you know, you'll have more fun. But thank you guys so much for watching. Maybe when more stuff has come out and more improvements are made for the beta, maybe it'll improve the PvE side. That should make it more harder or maybe a bit more different. But for the moment, it's just the same as PvP, so I'll stick with PvP for now. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in another video. You take care, have a fantastic day, and as always, bye bye for now.